Giants. Did they really exist? Many stories and myths around the globe feature gigantic creatures that are 2 to even 4 times larger than a normal human being. Greek stories and even the Bible feature giants, and yet, to this day, the topic of giants is still a very debatable topic. Did they actually exist? Or do these creatures only exist in folklore and myths? For believers out there, several pieces of evidence have been found around the world, but these aren't enough to solidify that giants indeed roamed the earth. From the giant Castelno to the Lovelock cave giants, here are 10 most shocking archaeological discoveries of giants. Number 10. Giant Castelno. In 1833, French archaeologist Jules Garnier discovered a set of massive bones in the village of Castelno-le-Lay near Montpellier, France. The bones were estimated to have belonged to a being over 10 feet tall, with a jawbone alone measuring over 5 inches in length. Despite Garnier's initial excitement about the discovery, the bones were ultimately dismissed as a hoax and forgotten for over a century. It wasn't until the 1990s that the bones were rediscovered and re-examined, with modern dating techniques revealing that the bones were over 1,000 years old. Further studies confirmed that the bones were indeed from a giant human, with some experts speculating that the being may have suffered from gigantism. The giant Castelno remains one of the most well-documented discoveries of giants, and a reminder that history is constantly being rewritten. Number 9. Giant footprint. In 2017, a massive footprint was discovered in a remote area of the Amazon jungle in South America. Measuring over 15 inches long, the footprint was estimated to have belonged to a being over 18 feet tall. The discovery quickly made headlines around the world, with some experts speculating that the footprint may have been left by an undiscovered species of giant human. Further investigation, however, revealed that the footprint was not a recent discovery, but had actually been known about for centuries by local indigenous communities. The footprint was believed by the locals to be the mark of a powerful spirit and was treated with reverence. The discovery of the giant footprint serves as a reminder that the history of giants is not just limited to Western civilization, but may be a global phenomenon. Number 8. Graveyard of Giants. In 2003, a massive graveyard was discovered in the mountains of northern Peru. The graveyard contained the remains of over 140 individuals, with many of the skeletons measuring over 8 feet tall. The discovery was initially dismissed as a hoax, but further examination by experts confirmed that the skeletons were indeed from giant humans. What makes the graveyard of giants particularly interesting is the fact that the individuals seem to have been buried in a highly organized manner, with evidence of ritual practices. The discovery challenged long-held beliefs about the ancient civilization of the Andes and raised questions about the role of giants in their society. Some experts speculate that the giants may have been revered as gods or spiritual leaders, while others believe that they may have been seen as threats and hunted down. Number 7. Lovelock Cave Giants. The Lovelock Cave in Nevada, USA, was once home to a group of giants known as the Paiute Indians. The Paiute giants were estimated to have been over 9 feet tall and were known for their strength and skill in hunting. The Lovelock Cave was used as a burial ground for the giants, and over 60 skeletons were discovered in the cave in the early 1900s. The skeletons were sent to various museums for study, but many of them have since been lost or destroyed. Despite the lack of physical evidence, the stories of the Lovelock Cave giants have been passed down through generations of Paiute Indians, reminding us of the rich cultural history of these massive beings. The discovery of the Lovelock Cave giants is a fascinating example of the intersection between myth and reality, and raises questions about the role of giants in Native American culture. Archaeologists discovered something gigantic, what no one was supposed to see. Make sure to watch till the end of this video to see what they found. Number 6. Skeletons of Zalnini. In 2016, a group of Mexican archaeologists made a shocking discovery in the small village of Ofzalnini in Mexico. The archaeologists uncovered the remains of over 30 individuals, many of whom were estimated to have been over 9 feet tall. The skeletons were believed to be over 2,000 years old and were accompanied by artifacts and evidence of ritual practices. The discovery of the skeletons of Ofzalnini challenged long-held beliefs about the ancient civilizations of Mexico and raised questions about the role of giants in their society. Some experts speculate that the giants may have been revered as gods or spiritual leaders, while others believe that they may have been seen as threats and hunted down. The skeletons of Ofzalnini are a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of Mexico and the importance of preserving the history of these ancient civilizations. Number 5. Mounds of Ohio. The Mounds of Ohio are a series of earthworks that were built by ancient Native American civilizations over 2,000 years ago. While the mounds have long been known to contain the remains of important leaders and spiritual figures, recent discoveries have revealed that some of the mounds may have also been used for the burial of giants. In the late 19th century, a group of amateur archaeologists discovered the remains of a giant that was estimated to have been over 10 feet tall in one of the mounds in Ohio. Despite the excitement of the discovery, the remains were lost or destroyed, and the story of the Ohio giant was largely forgotten until recently. The discovery of the Ohio giant is a reminder of the rich cultural history of the mounds and the importance of preserving these important archaeological sites. Number 4. Huarmey Queen. In 2011, a massive tomb was discovered in the coastal town of Huarmey in Peru. The tomb was believed to belong to the Huarmey Queen, a powerful leader from the Wari civilization. The queen was estimated to have been over 7 feet tall and was buried with a large collection of treasures, including gold and silver artifacts. The discovery of the Huarmey Queen was a major milestone for archaeology in Peru and raised questions about the role of giants in ancient civilizations. Some experts speculate that the queen may have been a giant, while others believe that she may have been a powerful leader who was revered for her strength and leadership skills. The discovery of the Huarmey Queen is a fascinating example of the intersection between power, wealth, and physical size in ancient civilizations. Number 3. Bones of Golashani. The bones of Golashani, located in Romania, are a series of remains that have been estimated to date back over 6,000 years. The bones are particularly noteworthy for their size, with some individuals estimated to have been over 9 feet tall. The discovery of the bones of Golashani is a significant find for archaeology in Romania and has raised questions about the role of giants in ancient civilizations in the region. Experts speculate that the bones may be evidence of an early civilization of giants in Romania, or that they may have been the remains of a separate species. The discovery of the bones of Golashani has generated a great deal of excitement among archaeologists and is a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of Romania. Number 2. Giants of La Manna. The Giants of La Manna, located in Ecuador, are a series of remains that have been estimated to date back over 7,000 years. The remains are particularly noteworthy for their size, with some individuals estimated to have been over 9 feet tall. The discovery of the Giants of La Manna is a significant find for archaeology in Ecuador and has raised questions about the role of giants in ancient civilizations in the region. Experts speculate that the giants may have been revered as spiritual leaders or gods, or that they may have been a separate species of human. The discovery of the Giants of La Manna is a fascinating example of the intersection between mythology and reality, and is a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of Ecuador. Number 1. Nanyue King. The Nanyue King, located in China, are the remains of a powerful leader who was estimated to have been over 7 feet tall. The Nanyue King was buried with a large collection of treasures, including gold and jade artifacts, and was believed to have ruled over the Nanyue Kingdom during the Han Dynasty. The discovery of the Nanyue King was a major milestone for archaeology in China and raised questions about the role of giants in ancient civilizations. Some experts speculate that the king may have been a giant, while others believe that he may have been a powerful leader who was revered for his strength and leadership skills. The discovery of the Nanyue King is a fascinating example of the intersection between power, wealth, and physical size in ancient civilizations. Check out some of the videos on your screen right now and subscribe to your left.